Oh, good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's doing okay. Sorry about the wait and a little stuff I had to take care of last minute. It's just part of being an independent content creator, right? Oh, Eric, Judy, Lorette, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Hope everybody's doing good. Maggie, good morning. Good morning. All right. It's one of those mornings where I'm just chilling. Craig, Papa C, good morning. How you doing? Lorette, I keep forgetting. Darling, good afternoon. Max, no, you're not. You're right on time, actually. Max said, "Oh shit, I'm late." Yeah, I'm late. The story of my life. I'll probably be late to my own funeral. Uh, I'll be laughing. Yeah, I just got through cooking. Fixed myself some breakfast. Uh, my big meal of the day, and the rest of it, I'm eating rabbit food the rest of the day. Um, yeah, I'm just kicking it this morning. Ain't no topic to talk about, nothing like that. I'm just wanting to chill with you guys for a little bit. So, how is everybody? Hope everybody's doing good. Y'all have a good weekend. Bat Mom, good to see you. Yeah, I hear you. I am not a morning person. I am not. I'm not a morning person. I really ain't. Getting up about around this time probably about the best for me. you know, and I'm gonna be working late, so Ida Bustamante. Good morning. Yep, a national holiday. My youngin's home too. He's gonna be hooting and hollering in the background probably. My wife's probably going getting up here in a little while, beating and banging around. She's had a rough weekend. I'm not gonna lie to you. Sandra, good morning. Lorette, you're up at 4 a.m. My brother does that. He's got to. He works in sanitation down the neighboring county. Jeff Rowe, how you doing, buddy? Pine Island Research in the house, Mr. Jeff Harding. Uh, no, yeah, I'm just chilling today. Whatever you guys want to talk about. I had a big thing that I wanted to talk about, but I figured it was a little heavy after this weekend. It was a rough weekend, and I got sick, and I had to. I was here, um, struggling with some funk. Kicked my ass this weekend. A couple of times I thought, well, I might want to go to the hospital. I'm not kidding you, and I'm still not completely 100% right now. But uh, as far as feeling good goes, after the last couple of days, yeah, I feel great. Um, but I'm taking it easy. I'm just trying not to push it so I don't take a setback of whatever the hell it was I had this weekend. Because, like I said, it started in on Thursday night, early Friday morning, and kicked my ass a whole weekend long. Started feeling better probably about around noonish, probably yesterday. Got her asleep around 3 a.m. That's about me. Yeah, I stay up late, constantly doing stuff. So, I bet they are, Maggie. Listen, y'all. 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. Psh, hell with that. I'm just going to bed. I just got into bed. I just crawled into bed by around that time. No, no way. Mm-mm. Mornings ain't for me. Never have been. I've always, and if I can get my sister on here to tell you, she'll tell you straight up. I was always a night owl, always, and my son's the same way. And he's up. He's been putting himself to sleep here lately. He over the Christmas break, his sleep schedule got thrown way off kilter, and he was up late, and he'd go to bed and wake up, or it was just all over the place. But here lately, he's been doing good. You say you can't stay up past 10? Yeah, I know a couple people like that. My brother's in bed by 8, usually 8 or 9, and then he's up 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, getting ready for the day. So how you doing, Max? In bed by 10, up by 10. Yeah, that's the life, man. No, I can't. I can't. I can't go to bed that early for me. Now, my work schedule's changed. I'm going to be working later. So maybe on a Wednesday or a Saturday night, you might see me on late. Got a date set for that, bruh? 4 a.m. I'm duck hunting. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. That's hilarious. Literally in bed trying to get up to go pee. This is when teleportation would be awesome. You got that right. Yep. Just poof, you're there. Then back in the bed. Cold beans, man. February and Marches. So you're gonna be down there a while, huh? So y'all know I've been building my occult knowledge. My library has been getting, it's building up. I'm learning a lot of stuff. Hold on. Nice. Right, right. Oh, y'all made me snort. That's funny. So I was cruising through Barnes and Noble, and I usually go in there much, but I hate buying stuff from Amazon and giving Jeff Bezos all my money. Hell with that son of a bitch. Anyway, but I found this book that I only thought I was going to be able to get off Amazon, and I was cruising through there, and I found this book right here. Great book, by the way. Manly P. Hall. If you look, I mean, it is textbook. Most all my books are like this. I mean, if you look back here, that's just a little tidbit of everything I got going on. But that book was written in 1926 and published. It's been published like different printings, probably 31 times. And for a text to be that old and be that revered is pretty awesome. And I had to get it. I've been studying it. I've been looking at it, and I said, I'm going to get this book. I'm going to get this book. Well, I pulled the trigger on it. I want to say Thursday morning. I pulled the trigger on it and got it. Yeah, Judy, that's right. It is some awesome reading. You talk about it's got everything in there. Yeah, I started reading on it. And I'm finally starting to get through the Kybalion. Another book written in 1906. And this one right here, hold on just a second. I highly recommend this book right here. It's a whole 146 pages. But it takes a little while to get through. It's a lot to chew on. The original printing was in 1908. Yep. Copyrighted in 1936. I mean, these are old, and it shows you, these works is they're old, and they're very significant. The mystery schools. I was just learning about the mystery schools, and I'm like, when I first heard about that, mystery schools, what the hell is that? Hey, Morgan. Hi, honey. You want to jump up here and say hi? Say hello? You speak? Speak? My baby. And we just adopted another dog. Her name's Morgan. And she belonged to my wife's brother. Once his wife passed away, her funeral and his son's funeral was this weekend. It was pretty rough. My wife brought her home because he couldn't deal with a dog and a cat. We took the dog. Ashley's mama took the cat. And yeah, she's a sweetheart. She was scared to death when she got here, but thank you, darling. Yeah, Ashley's brother lost his wife and his newborn son right around the first. So yeah, it's been rough getting that together. So it's just him and his 2-year-old son, and her brother. He's autistic. He's on the spectrum. He's nonverbal, but he can do for himself a lot. But he still needs he needs assistance. So anyway, I digress. Enough of that. That's too heavy. The old world books. We'll talk about that. Some of that knowledge that's there has been glossed over by powers that be. They don't want you knowing anything, right? They want to keep us dumbed down. They don't want us to know anything. Thank you, Tall Ones. I appreciate that. Thank you, Lorette. Yeah, as a dad, I'm gonna tell you right now, when my son was born, I was there. I wasn't out in the waiting room or I wasn't nothing like that. I helped deliver my son. I helped bring my son into the world, right? And that was the high point of my life. I never knew how much I could love someone till that child was born. Period. And they say the worst thing a parent can do is to deal with what my brother-in-law is dealing with right now. And it totally broke my heart when I found this out. It was hard for me for a while. It's hard for me to deal with. I mean, right here on the heels of my mom's passing, just less than 3 months, right? My mom passed away on October 10th. I think I don't know if I can handle it. I'm going to be right, straight, open, honest with you. I don't know if I can handle it. Yep. Yep, me too. Look, that wasn't okay. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you, and I apologize for bringing that on. Right, it was I did not mean for that to happen. It's so heavy this morning. That's real heavy. I'm trying to get back on the horse. You know what I'm saying? And get the living back to normal. I guess. Um, I would rather talk about cults too. Yeah, I would rather talk about cults. Um, uh, Me, I'd rather learn cultic knowledge. You know, knowledge is power. You've got to fight that darkness, and to know. You know the whole saying, "Know your enemy." Well, that's what you got to do. You got to do your diligence. And I'm sorry. Oh, the title of the book. The first one I mentioned is The Secret Teachings of All Things by, let me see. Secret Teaching of All Things by Manly P. Hall. I'll give you a little synopsis here. A classic since 1928, this masterly encyclopedia of ancient mythology, ritual symbolism, and the arcane mysteries of the ages is available for the first time in this compact, fully reset reader's edition. This is compact, y'all. This is compact. This is over 700 pages with the index included. Okay. This is over 48 pages. But it's authored by Manly P. Hall. He has a lot of lectures. Thank you, Sandra. The Anunnaki, the sky people, the star people. You know, that's what the Navajo call them. I should. I should have a reading list. I do actually have one. I'm trying to acquire all the books. People say, "Why don't you get them on a Kindle?" What's going to happen when that EMP drops and all of our electronics are fried. Where's my Kindle then? Done, 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 done. So I got my paperbacks and I have all of this at my fingertips. Now, the second book I pulled up was The Kabbalion. Oh, there we go. Hermetic Philosophy by the Three Initiates, another old book. Oh, okay, for us to read. I highly recommend getting this book if you want to look into ancient philosophy. This is following on along the this Hermetic philosophy. Hermes Trismegistus. Nice. I like to see 220 again. Let me tell you guys something. I fell off the wagon. I fell off the wagon around the holidays and I started eating like trash. And I kept eating like trash. It's probably why I felt so rotten. And probably reason why probably reason why I was sick as I was this weekend. Anunnaki mixing with life here on the Waterworld planet. Yeah, yeah. Hey, look. Good morning, Brandy. Good morning. Yeah, mornings ain't her thing. Morgan's ain't her thing. I'll let her know that you were asking about her, though. She might be lurking in the background. I don't know. Maybe. She's been doing a lot of studying to herself. She got into some of the stuff I've been into. Imagine that. Usually it's the other way around. Um, what I'm looking at when we're talking about a book list, let's see. Let me pull it up here. The Emerald Tablets of Thoth the Atlantean. The Hammurabi. Numa Elish. The Epic of Gilgamesh. Bhagavad Gita. Egyptian Book of the Dead. Tibetan Book of the Dead. The Emerald Tablets. Like I said, I mentioned that. And I'm looking into trying to maybe learn how to read cuneiform. You can do that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. I've got to get back on a well. I'm basically on a kind of a ketovore diet. Um, so that's where I'm at right now. I was eating, dude. I'm a fat kid. And I admit it. I'm a fat kid, and you put that stuff in front of me, it's hard for me to put it down. Sup, Eric? Putting steak pie and broccoli cheese in it. Oh man, that sounds good. Broccoli and cheese. Now that's one of the power foods. Broccoli. Um, I will actually go to town on some broccoli. Have a big old steak and have some broccoli and cheese on the side. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Pardon me. That's something else I want to do too. Runics, hieroglyphs. Do I have enough time? Oh, it's so it's so time consuming. It really is. I Ching, Tao Te Ching, all the Chings. Yes. It does, man. It really does. Uh, you know, now this is awesome. Back down 41 pounds I gained over the 14 days. A lot of a lot of us are trapped in that cycle of, what we've been told, "Hey, the food pyramid, it's great, isn't it? Let's eat a lot of bread and pasta. It's good for you. We need some whole grains." What does that whole grains do? Oh, it's fiber. You know what all that does to you? It tears your intestines up. It really does. It tears your intestines up, and you wind up with what they call leaky gut. You know, all that stuff, all that sugar that's in the bread, all that sugar that's in the pasta, that it swells up in you. You ever notice why rice is awful? I don't care what color it is. It's awful for you. And yeah, that's right. Yep. And that's right. One piece of bread and I'm swollen like, yeah, exactly. I tell you what, I literally, and this is no joke. This is no joke, guys. I can eat pasta. I can literally feel myself swelling up. That's just how sensitive my body is to that shit now. I just can't. I can't. I can't do it. I just had a 3 egg omelet loaded with cheese and garlic and two huge patties of sausage. No bread. You know how I feel right now? Pretty damn good. I don't eat a lot of sausage because the sausage is processed. They put a lot of stuff extra in it. I'm going to be doing my own meat harvesting. I'm going to be canning meat and packing meat, freaking deer, venison, ground venison, and turn it into sausage. Make the sausage out of it, venison sausage, and burger, venison burger. Uh, my brother-in-law is a freaking butcher. I can get some meat, I can get some beef fat from him. I can get some beef fat from him, throw that in there, and be good. Marty, good morning. Good morning. Venison is extinct. Venison is excellent. Yeah, no visuals today, so you're good. This is a podcast. This is podcast worthy stuff right here. So I'm trying to leave not a whole lot of dead air. Moose tenderloin. Yes, indeed. Now that's some good. Yes, indeed. I've had some moose. Uh, Elk is pretty good. I like elk. By far, if I could raise and harvest buffalo, I would do it. Buffalo is the best. Indeed. This sums it up. Indeed. See, we've gone 30 minutes and we haven't talked. This is what we're talking about. This is what this, you know, I didn't want to talk about no heavy stuff this morning. I'm sorry I brought that up. Here we go. Ground venison. They had a pork butt ground up. Great sausage. Yes, indeed. Yeah, buddy. There's a fella out maybe about 15 minutes away from me. He processes game meat like it. My cousin goes to him religiously, and yeah. Oh, oh, Buffalo's great, Judy. That's right. That's right, Mario. This is where the cool kids come to hang out in the mornings. This is water cooler talk. Yeah. By the way, this right here, my son got me this for Christmas. I absolutely love that kid. There ain't nobody else in the world I love more than that kid. Longhorns. Wow. Garage fridge full of beer. Out of all that, that's what stuck out in my mind. And I'm not a beer drinker. I just thought that was funny. I like processing my own grinder, mixer, stuffer, smoker, and a garage fridge full of beer. Now that's something I used to do. I did too. I posted one thing on there just for shiggles to see if I could do it, and I did it. I need to start doing some exclusives over there. Right? Well, honestly, my old boy is old. I'm old enough to be his granddaddy. To be honest, just be honest. I should have had kids years ago, but this is what it is. I'll be praising God if I be able to see some grandkids. No, I have not heard about that. You're on Rumble after last week. Yeah, yeah, it was pretty heavy. I was mad. I was mad. Oh, yeah. If I can get things moving and get over there to that platform, I'll just soon just move all my content over there. To be honest, I won't have to worry about all the censorship BS and whatnot. Congratulations. Congratulations. What's up, Richie? How you doing, buddy? Marty says if I can do it, anyone can. I'm gonna start putting some content on there soon. That's good. I'm probably gonna start filling and fooling around with that. Probably tomorrow. So yeah, and I'm doing unleaded coffee this morning. Um, after this past weekend, feeling awful. My heart rate was through the roof. Like I said, there was a couple of times I thought I might want to go to the hospital, but I never did. And right now I'm okay. If you heard that, I was knocking on wood. But I'm having decaf this morning. Um, doing all right. Doing all right. Try not to go too hard too fast. I don't have um an off switch when I go. When I start going, I don't stop. My wife's gotten on me a number of times. She said, "You need to stop. You need to stop," and I just keep on going. Next thing you know, I can't do anything anymore because I done hurt myself like a moron. I will do that, Max. I'll pass that extra caffeine on to you. Yeah, I might go back to the extra caffeine in the morning. I'll do a bulletproof in the morning. But I do like the taste of coffee. I like my coffee in the morning. Let it or unlet it, turns out. I don't care one way or the other. So yeah, one of the books that I'm really looking into, the Hammurabi. Um, it's a Hammurabi, a captivating guide to the sixth king of the first Babylonian dynasty, including the Code of Hammurabi, exploring Mesopotamia. Looking into that and getting the Enuma Elish, which is the Babylonian creation epic. Includes Atrahasis, the first great flood myth. So if you read this, you read the Epic of Gilgamesh, the Enuma Elish, and the Hammurabi, um, and then go back and read Noah. Read the story of Noah in Genesis and tell me which came first. Just saying. Um, Flavored coffee, coffee is flavor. I've killed so many of my dogs with grain. That's right. Many in Rosie are a carnivore diet. Many is about half of our old self in Lila. Gut health, man. This is what we've talked about a lot in the past here when we're talking about our diet. We actually have two brains, and people will say, "What the hell is that?" Your brain, your second brain, is your gut. Your into everything that goes going on in your intestines. It doesn't. Your body absorbs its nutrients from there. That's where we get our energy. Our stomach breaks it down, but it's our intestines that absorb everything. Our liver filters the blood, it filters the fluid. So everything else is distributed, processed, and given to us through our intestines. We have a healthy, we are supposed to have a healthy amount of bacteria in our digestive system to break all this down and keep us healthy. But if we don't have that, we have a brain fog in both places. That's a leading cause of obesity, diabetes, and heart disease. That's where we're having all our problems. It's boiling down to gut health. And when you mentioned that, I saw this thing on YouTube talking about a dog's digestive tract, signs that they have poor gut health, and that excessive licking of the paws, excessive scratching, they're not processing all this stuff because something happens and they're given antibiotics and it's flushed their system of these bacteria, these helpful bacteria strains that are there to help them out. And we are the same. If once